Hey there, YouTube. I'm back. It's shop talk time. And I just want to show you a little something with the chargers for these. I would say on this side where the USB port plugs in, I wouldn't say it was weak, but I'd say it's easy to break. And the reason being is that you have this plugged into here and you're trying to plug this whole thing in to your plug-in in your truck. And you're holding it exactly like this. So and this is the reason why it's a bad thing. You'll hold it like this and you'll go to plug it into your truck, and the way that you're holding it with these two fingers here and these two fingers here, you actually bend it in the middle here and it snaps this little bit of a solder. You know, it's gonna happen. So when you're trying to plug in your truck, try to, you know, use two fingers like this. Try not to hold on to the whole thing because you'll end up snapping it right there. I did it the second time I tried to charge my truck. So that's number one. You know, just be gentle with your little cheap charger that comes with your truck. You know, this truck is a very good price. I would almost expect to pay twice as much as I did for this truck. It's amazingly cool, fun little truck. Okay, so this is what I ended up doing to make it, to adapt to my hobby grade charger, is here's the battery port right here. And I had a resistor, or, you know, some little LED lights, or whatever. You got a little wire like this that you can clip off of, and I just soldered it right on to the end of my hobby grade charger. And I'll take and I'll plug in. You know, you gotta pay attention when you're doing this. Put your positive to your positive side, your negative to your negative side, and I haven't had any problems at all charging like this. You don't charge this battery any higher than 1 amp. And one big thing, let me get this whole thing plugged in right. One big thing is you're not starting this ESC up when you're you got half a charge on the battery, because the ESC really can't tell whether it's a full battery or a half of a battery. So the ESC, if you plug it in with, you know, a quarter of a charged battery, it's going to think there's a full charge of a battery in there, and it's going to run it a little bit longer than it should be ran, and it's going to go into the red area where it shouldn't be, and it's not good for the battery. So just make sure every time you go to drive this truck, it has a fully charged battery. Okay, there we go. I got my black to my black, my red to my red, and I got my balance port plugged in. There we go. Now I'm charging this 300 milliamp battery with my hobby grade charger. I don't have to worry about using this little guy. I can put it to the side and maybe use it in the car when I'm out crawling and I ran out of batteries then. So now that I have that explained, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off because it's noisy. I have a buddy with a YouTube channel that is doing his own upgrades to these rigs, and the one thing that he did that I really super like is he added a micro servo back here and he made it so it has a winch, and the controller actually has a third channel to run that winch. So that's something that I personally thought was super cool, and I think anyone that might want something like that should check it out and see how he did it. His YouTube channel is TJ the RC guy. I suggest go over there and check out his video on how to do the rear mounted micro winch for this truck. So now that I have all that out of the way, I'm gonna get this charger out of the way, and we're gonna do just a little bit of rock crawling here for you guys. Just show you, if I can, a little bit of difference between how these two machines maneuver the rock. I actually set these rocks up using the green truck, so I don't know if there's going to be much of a difference between the two, to tell you the truth. And I got a few of my little 3D printed trail markers out there marking the trail, if you don't see them so far. Take a look. 124 skill trail marker. Oh, of course, I didn't plug the battery lead back into the battery. TJ, the RC guy, he has some references to a Facebook channel that can help you switch your transmission around so your motor's on the other side. I think that may be something that's helpful for an upgrade for this rig as well. Okay, let's turn it on. And I always crawl in low, unless I need, you know, a little bit of wheel speed to get up a spot. But if you always crawl in low, it's a lot less wear and tear on stuff, and it actually has a lot better low end variance on, you know, on how fast you go, and it really helps everything out. Yeah, that corner's pretty hard to get around. This is a pretty rough obstacle to get onto. Boy, the deadbolt that's not upgraded seemed to have maybe been doing better. Maybe the less weight was helping it carry the tires over the holes. There we go, now we lined up right. Oh, using another truck for support. Oh, looks like I'm gonna burn a gate. Oh no. Yep. And I tipped over. There's 3 points. Okay, let's try this other truck. See if it can do any better. Oh, tipped over in the same place there. Better put this gate back. Oh. Oh, I hit the gate on the far side. And carnage. Let's try it one more time. On low power, the tires almost don't even want to spin, which is really good. It's, you know, that's the best for getting traction. It's really nice that they gave this machine 3 different controls for power. Oh, I went down again. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day. As always, get out there and do some RCing of your own. Bye.